It's your boy Derek.
And it's your boy Moot, and it's episode 47. Let's get right into it.
Yes, sir. Back with another episode. And today, man, we're gonna be talking about some NFL topics. It's been heating up. We got some franchise tags going on. We got trades going on. We got releases. We got people not getting signed at all, hitting free agency. So a bunch going on, man. What are your quick thoughts before we do a deep dive? What are your quick thoughts on what's going on in the NFL right now?
All right. My first, a little deep thought. Maybe this can turn into another segment next episode. But should the franchise tag be allowed? Because y'all because on some real shit, a nigga like George Pickens, he could have went and got paid. But instead, y'all franchise tag that man and hold him hostage. A nigga like me, y'all hate the franchise tag me. But first day y'all do it, I'm putting the John Wall. You can't do it next year, buddy. I ain't gonna lie. You feel me? Shout out Jay Wall. You did what I'm saying? I ain't gonna count. I'm gonna just be 100. I think more. I ain't gonna say like just go out there and injure yourself. You know what I'm saying? But I don't count, bro. I know a lot of y'all not saying George Pickens just don't want to play in that situation. I'm just speaking, you know what I'm saying, just for franchise tags in general. How y'all know that nigga want to play though, bro? Maybe he want to have his Stephon in Houston type year where it's like, okay, bro, let me show y'all I'm really him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Stephon ain't do all that, but he just wanted to show niggas, hey, bro, I'm really him. Last year, he showed that. CeeDee Lamb went out. He became one of the top threats in the NFL. Maybe he want to go see what he worth. Before he could even do that, y'all niggas said, oh, hey, bro, calm down. You're playing for us next year. And y'all losing everybody on y'all. Fuck no, bro. I'm not going to count. I get into the Cowboys more with the next topic. But, yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and leave George Pickens alone. But should the franchise tag be a thing? Something we can talk about. Who else on these type talks? We got Daniel Jones with the restricted free agent shit. Like, bro,
Transition tag.
yeah, like, bro, ain't nobody worried about no fucking Daniel Jones, bro. I promise, bro, I don't think no GM woke up no day and was like, bro, you gotta go get Daniel Jones, y'all. Bro, nobody worried about that nigga, bro. I ain't gonna care. Y'all ain't have to do all that. I promise. Y'all probably gonna keep that nigga if y'all would offer him some money, bro. That's not Joshua Dobbs or nothing, like, or Malik Willis, I ain't gonna care. Now, if the Packers would do that with Malik Willis, okay, I understand. Hey, you ain't Nathan. I ain't gonna count. Nigga, you just got replaced by Phillip Rivers. Imagine. You just lost your job to Phillip Rivers, Swift. A nigga who was just coaching his son in high school. Nigga got the beer belly and everything. That's who you lost your job to. And niggas like, y'all ain't touching him. Fuck out the spot, gang. I'm not gonna count. Who else we got on these talks? We just franchise tags and shit like that. Who else I got tagged?
Kyle Pickens.
Brees Hall. Okay, Brees Hall, I understand. I ain't gonna count. You feel me? Star running back. Another situation where I asked, should it be allowed? Brees Hall could have went and got paid. You did what I'm saying? Now, a situation that I would see it working in both favors with would be like the Seahawks. If they were to go on the franchise tag of Kenneth Walker, I will understand that. That's a young guy. Y'all just came off a championship. Y'all don't have the money to give him, you know what I'm saying, to goddamn, but he just coming off a championship run. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure that's not really a big thing with him because he could just go this year and still come out, you know what I'm saying? And everybody knowing, bro, 2 years ago, he was just in the Super Bowl running everybody over. We seen it against one of the best defense who shut down them other quarterbacks in the playoffs. Niggas didn't shut him down. You know what I'm saying? So I think in a situation like that, he'll still get paid because that's not a fucked up scenario. He's not to diss nobody, but he's not on the Jets like Brees Hall last, where it's like, okay, bro, we probably gonna win 2 games next year, but get what, bro? We got Carson Beck. Like, nigga don't give no fuck about that game. I can't lie to y'all. You know, like, folks care about winning, bro. So I think when it comes to which I keep saying we have a talk about this maybe in that episode, but I think that's what comes into that franchise tag factor. I think you should have to be a winning, like you have to be a playoff caliber team in order to do something like that. If you're the Jets, if you're the Browns, you know what I'm saying? If you're the fucking Raiders, you shouldn't be able to franchise tag nobody. You shouldn't be able to hold nobody hostage. What are you giving them that they can't go find somewhere else? That's fucked up, if you ask me. Especially when niggas under contract and they have to be under that contract with your team and they fulfill that. just for them to get to that. Bro, next month, bro, our last game, bro, that gonna be my last down with this team. And then this shit come around and your name the first one to pop up. Boy, you the first nigga we franchise tag, boy. We love you. Thank you. No. That shit, nigga, I'm pretty sure niggas cry in their wife's arms, bro, when that shit be happening to them, bro.
Yeah.
Like, no count, like real
Yeah,
shit.
about the 8 9
Yeah,
that bitch be like,
like literally, bro. Literally, like, like, bro, that shit really fucked up. Like, I don't know, man. But, well, yeah, other than that, you said Kyle Pitts, that's another one. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just, that shit got me weak. But y'all just kind of changed the, I didn't say the culture, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all changed the GM and shit. Y'all fired y'all head coach. You know what I'm saying? Y'all looking in a new direction. I'm big on Kyle Pitts. I think he can work at ATL. I just think he needs to be utilized right. I'm not gonna lie. And when I mean utilized right, take this big ass tight end and stop putting him on fucking slants. Let's please put the big nigga downfield and let him run and go and catch the ball at these catch points. Let's please do that. I watched him do that shit in Florida miraculously. I'm not gonna cap. He most a lot of niggas. He can route run a little bit for a tight end. Like he can. He has the body like a wide receiver. Me on, I put that nigga at my wide receiver too. That's me though. But that's me. I ain't saying y'all do that, but use a nigga like a wide receiver at tight end, gang. I ain't count. Y'all, that's what y'all should be using him as. I think that's what would put y'all already got Bijan out that backfield. Y'all got Drake London as y'all want. Drake London, Kyle Pitts, Bijan. That'll take y'all over the what's called. Y'all got their defense. All these rookies, you know what I'm saying, with Billy Bowman and all that. They'll get that shit together. We had to come back by James Pierce, but that's a whole nother talk. But hopefully, you know what I'm saying, he get up out that crazy situation and he learned a lesson and he come back to the NFL. He able to, give y'all some quality.
that nigga gonna be playing for Adam Sandler and Nelly, bro. Chris Rock gonna be his coach, bro.
That nigga gonna be playing with the Rock in them, boy. Nigga keep playing. Vince McMahon.
Nigga playing street ball with goddamn Marco Irvin, bro, and Terry Crews.
Oh God. But that was it, right? Brees Hall, Kyle Pitts.
Hey, yeah, for sure, yeah.
Okay.
Man, yeah, I don't understand the Cal Pitts thing. Like, there were reports, like a bunch of reports about him being interested in the Patriots of all places, and I'm like, why? I think they got Hunter Henry. Like, you see what Hunter Henry going doing over there, you like, yeah, but I can fit in over there. Like, no, but that's the number one option. You think the number one, you think this goddamn Tom Brady and them, they finna have the Gonzalez and motherfucker, I mean Hernandez and goddamn what's the name Gronkowski
Yeah.
triple system? They not finna do that shit with y'all. And then you don't really block. He don't really block like that.
Yeah.
Hunter
How you
Henry be
doing?
blocking bug out niggas, bro, and then still go down there and kick that beat. You know what I'm saying? Do his little shit that he can do. Goddamn, who doing that shit? Like Mook said, Kyle Pitts more so like a wide receiver and a tight end body type of thing. So I feel like he can work out. I feel like Stefanski could get that out of him, get maximize Kyle Pitts' potential better than what it was last season. And that's just no disrespect to the last coach, no cap, no disrespect to him at all. But in the Brees Hall situation, I definitely feel like something Derek was saying, like that definitely came down to y'all give me that extension, like pay me, or I'm gonna leave, and I'm just like, nah, you ain't leaving us. Tagged, like that's pretty much all it come down to. Like you basically hold niggas hostage. Like niggas want to go, they tell you they not staying, or you hear through the grapevine like they already got some shit brewing.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I think that's illegal still, like in NFL, like it is in the NBA. But
Mm-hmm.
you always hear rumblings, bro. You always hear rumors. Like niggas be talking. I don't know they be sending birds or whatever. Or they talking to different people or whatever. But niggas be talking. There's no way niggas sign the day one of free agency off of one phone call. Niggas be then, you know what I'm saying, and had conversations, bro. And niggas be hearing that, and they be like, "Nah, you ain't going over there." Especially they be going to like they trying to plan on going to a rival or somebody that used to work for that team and they don't work for that team no more. They had a
Yeah.
bad exit. They're not letting you go over there, bro. They're not doing that shit. Yeah, with Daniel Jones, man, with a transition tag, that's weird, bro. I ain't gonna cap. The transition tag is very much weird. I've never heard of it before until now. This Daniel Jones situation has been the first time I've ever heard of the transition tag, and I had to. Well, shit, we really all had to figure out what it meant because it was definitely like a whole bunch of comments basically saying they didn't know what was going on. But as you look it up, basically it means they're hitting him with confirmable amount of money, which in this case is like $38 million, give or take. And basically, any team in free agency can still reach out to him and offer him a contract that is higher than what that is. and the Colts have the ability to match it, or basically go ahead and let him sign. So basically, he becomes a restricted free agent out of nowhere, mind you, because usually restricted free agents are set up on team options, or restricted free agents set up on just rookie deals, essentially. Like those first rookie deals, you're basically a restricted free agent. Or I think it's also with if you resign, like do a 1 year. However, Jonathan Kaminga shit was set up to where he could pick and choose where he can go. It's something similar to like Jackson Hayes. You want to get a no trade clause and also all this other shit too. Along with it, I can't remember how those contracts works, but similar to that. I don't think there's like a super big market out there for Daniel Jones right now. I don't think so. Being that he's still coming off an injury, and especially how bad that injury looked. But there are reports that he's gonna be ready to go week one. So good for him on that. But yeah, like Luke said, I don't think anybody's like, excuse me, running to be in the Daniel Jones sweepstakes right now. There's nobody running to be in the Kyler Murray sweepstakes. You think somebody's in the in that sweepstakes? Nah, come on now, not Danny Downs. Not Danny Downs. Not to say he's bad. He was having a good year. But we all know that was JT. It was JT that was a big part of why they were starting to win those games. You don't have JT, there's no telling where they would be at. And last but not least, I would say like George Pickens. That was I would say in his case, being that he probably did want to leave. On his side was like reports and rumors, and not even just reports and rumors. You seen, damn, I can't think of his name right now. Micah. You see Michael Parsons trying to actively recruit him and get him over there to Green Bay. Interviews, all kind of things. So that definitely would have been a good look. Him having an amazing, yeah, that'd have been nasty. You
Especially with them probably losing Romeo Dobbs. Hell yeah.
That would have been amazing. You have Golden, Matthew Golden. You would have fucking George Pickens, and I can't think of a tight end right now.
Fucking Tucker Kraft. Oh my god.
Yes, Tucker Kraft, bruh. With Jordan Love throwing the ball. What a point to prove.
And mind you,
After the game that they lost.
well, hold on. And mind you, goddamn, with you bringing up that Kyler Murray shit, that's who they talk about. He going to go sit behind.
Oh, we're gonna get into that as well. That's one of the topics we get into.
Right.
Yeah, man. Them franchise tagging George Pickens basically is just they already know he's planning on going to that rival. You're not going over there. We're gonna get this team set up, and that's why today, as of this recording, just about an hour ago, the Cowboys have restructured Dak Prescott's contract once again. Tyler Smith and Dak Prescott contracts have been restructured. Cap room of $47 million, alongside CeeDee Lamb's currently being restructured right now. So you're looking at probably 50 to 70 fucking $1 million, $70 million worth of contract space, cap space. I don't know what necessarily they're gonna do with that. You definitely can improve the team. You could definitely improve the defense with that. You already got your offense pretty much locked up. You got a great, well, you got a great tight end. You got great QB. You got two amazing wide receivers. Let's focus on this defense. Let's get this defense set up. You know what I'm saying? Let's improve this line. That's what we need to worry about from now. But to go from there, because we already touched on. Well, do you have any thoughts on like what the Cowboys could do with
Yeah, bro. Not gonna cap. Y'all niggas have looked the same for the last 5 years. I ain't gonna cap. Dak Prescott put up 40. Defense let up 50. I don't know what kind of brain you gotta have. I ain't gonna cap to realize like we need a competent defense. Dak Prescott in the offense, they score 40, no problem. Anybody. The defense gives up 40, 50, no problem. Which one of those do you think you need to fix? I don't think that's a hard math problem. I think I can get at the sky and she'll know, which one we need to fix. Why the fuck can't the GM and all them, the old nigga who be in the stand doing all, nigga, you see what the problem is. I don't know who the fuck you like on that defense. I don't know I don't know what the fuck. Sweet them niggas. I ain't gonna care. Y'all traded Michael. I spoke on that shit. I said, okay, at least y'all got an all-pro nigga for him. Y'all double back and y'all went and got a goddamn an all-pro nigga in Quentin Williams. That was a great goddamn move. I ain't gonna lie. I love that move. But y'all need more. Y'all still need more. I'm not gonna cap. Quentin Williams can't be y'all only threat coming off that defensive line. Can't cap. I never trusted in y'all cornerback room. Trayvon Diggs only had 16 fucking interceptions that year because he was the most targeted. And he let up fucking 1,400 scrimmage yards on his head in a season. He was never good in my eyes. I mean, he ain't there no more. He don't like the Packers or some shit, but Y'all quarterback room was never like that. D line, y'all traded Michael. Y'all got Quentin Williams and y'all got I can't think of bro name that y'all got from the Packers, but yeah, bro. More or go fix the defense, bro. Y'all the goddamn y'all didn't know franchise tag George Pickens. Fix the defense. The offense not the problem. Well, fix the line too for sure. So he has more time to throw because we don't give Dak Prescott the respect that he deserves for real. Because I ain't gonna cap. His line be looking like Joe Burrow line, and he still be out there putting up 40. I can't cap. Nigga be up there. Y'all be talking about what he be doing against good teams and good defense and shit. Go look at what his O line do, and go look at how much time he got to throw that goddamn ball. Y'all gotta be realistic when it comes to this. Y'all might not like the other teams and shit, but you gotta be realistic, bro. I ain't gonna cap. The nigga don't be having time to throw the ball, bro. He be back there fucking breakdance as soon as the ball hike. I ain't gonna cap. So like, yeah, bro. If y'all get that together, bro, I'm not gonna cap. I ain't saying y'all niggas going to go win no Super Bowl or nothing, but y'all definitely become like a real deal playoff caliber team. But yeah, that's all I gotta say.
In other news, let's move forward to Kyler Murray, man. The Cardinals, Arizona Cardinals, after 7 years, doing a Kyler Murray experiment. Mister, I can't see over my line. I'm just throwing the ball, fucking down, you know what I'm saying? Fucking Marvin Harrison Jr. down there somewhere. Um, you gonna get it done. You know what I'm saying? They have decided to move forward after them basically starting Jacoby Brissett all goddamn season. I'm not surprised here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not surprised. I definitely thought he was gonna have a little bit of a trade market. There was definitely no market out there for Kyler Murray at all. You know, somebody, bro. It's not. It's not 30. What? How many teams it is in the NFL? Not
32.
everybody got a great. It's not a great. It's not 32.
Everybody ain't got a great QB, but I can promise you.
They do not.
But I can promise you, every team got a QB that can see over their line, and they got to drop 5 yards back. The goddamn see. I can promise you that. No cap. Hey, you talking about? I'm gonna draft me a nigga before I go get that young nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Come on, man. We gotta be realistic. I ain't gonna cap.
Oh,
Cause like you said, everybody ain't got a great QB. Everybody ain't got no great O line. He need a great O line. The Ravens don't want you. I mean, they ain't got no great O line right now, especially with them finna lose their best center. They finna be in hell. But you can't go to the Bills, partner. You can't go to the Lions, partner. Who else you want now? You can't go to the Eagles, partner. You want to keep naming these top lines? You can't go to the Pats, partner. The Raiders don't want you, gang. They ain't got no top line, but like them the type teams who would be in your interest level. I don't think you'll even touch ball going to the Raiders, cause that's how bad they had jump over that line so fast and just hurdle your ass on some video game shit, bro. That's what I think. NFL street game breaker. Oh God, the defensive game breaker. Like, nigga, hey y'all, come on, Murray back there, blink, blink. That how nigga gonna treat you, gang. Like, sit down, twin.
niggas leaping off.
Like, but yeah, go ahead. I
Hell no. I had to get back with the NFL street shit, bro. The
don't
game breaker shit. Niggas be
I'm
fighting
coming.
over
Here I come. God.
shit, man. So far, there has been reports about him being attached to the Vikings. And I'm guessing this is to replace number 9, and that they kind of lost confidence in him after he came back. I don't know why though. Like, I get it, I get why, but at the same time, he was injured. He's a young player coming back from an injury. There should be a little bit more leeway, being that you see all these other teams right here. Nobody thought the Vikings was going, you know what I'm saying, do something crazy. We definitely was giving JJ his props, like especially his first couple games. Was like, looking good out there. You know, he looking solid.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't get injured. Carson Wentz is in the game. Then he fought around to get injured himself. JJ got to come back so they can win something. They can keep, get a little roll going. Yeah, like maybe like one solid game since he came back. I think it's a little bit unfair to be like he's completely ass. Essentially, that's basically all we've been gotten from the organization. That he's ass. We should never let Sam Darnold go. I think it's really that. He's paying for the sins of them niggas not re-signing Sam Darnold the season before. He got nothing to do with that. It's their fault. I ain't got shit to do with that. I'm in here trying to get my shit going, and I was before the injury, kinda. For the most part, niggas trying to figure me out and shit. Y'all supposed to be helping me. Last thing y'all supposed to be doing is taking away my goddamn confidence. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't think bringing in Kyler Murray, a player that's gonna probably sign a 1 year deal. I'm gonna prove it to y'all type of situation. Gunning for a QB1. not coming in the veteran QB. I'm gonna be the Russell Wilson. You know what I'm saying? Broncos country, let's ride. He ain't finna come in on that shit, bro. I don't see you coming in on that shit, bro. You gonna come in, probably not even talk to a nigga for real. You looking for the number one starting spot, starting position. And I think it's kind of fucked up for JJ, man. Free nine. Shout out to Tom, bro.
Yeah. Fact. I know they be trolling and be like the fake demon and shit, but nah, yeah, he definitely need more time, bro. Nigga was injured, like you said, bro. Like you ain't supposed to give up on a nigga that quick. I ain't gonna lie. So like, hopefully, if they is bringing in Kyler Murray, it's for that vet role type shit, and they dead ass tell him off that like, hey, bro, you only playing the bro. God forbid, but if bro get injured, I'm gonna go ahead and let you know that now. Like, hopefully they tell him that. Well, hopefully that's their game plan. You know what I'm saying? Cause like
Yeah, man.
the other shit that I seen with Kyler Murray, like I see him going and sitting. Now this was crazy, but I don't know how, but I seen him and goddamn Tua sitting behind Jordan Love. Don't know how the fuck both of them will get there.
Yeah.
You guys seen that? Yeah. I don't know how the fuck
Mm-hmm.
they both get there, but yeah, I had seen that shit. And for Kyler Murray, I see that shit more than the Viking shit, just because I feel like he'll feel better in that role, if that makes sense. Cause there's somebody that already, you know what I'm saying, showed flashes of, okay, I ain't cap. Him. Like he had some
Mm-hmm.
historic goddamn months, if we being honest. Like goddamn like reeling the Packers back into playoff contention. So like I think that's a different type vet job. Cause this I don't cap, just being realistic. I think he know for a fact like, okay, Jordan Love got this shit locked up. LaFleur, he not, bro. Come on, bro. Ain't nobody knocking Jordan Love off this QB1. Unless they fuck around and trade for Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, some Patrick Mahomes. That's the only way. But
Yeah.
him going to Minnesota, like you said, what nigga thinking that? Ain't no nigga worried, like, not on no shit like that, but ain't no nigga worried about nine. Nigga, like, bro, I just see his wide receiver complaining about him. Like, I ain't tripping on that. Like, so, like,
But
even if a nigga was to tell him, like, hey, bro, you not getting his job, he can still go in there with the attitude, because he can still be like, I'm better than that nigga. We gonna watch my film, bro, from when I was healthy, bro. I got to drop back 5 yards before every play, but shit, when I was doing it, look what I was doing.
yeah.
By the time they get to me, I bend that corner, then I go back an extra 20 yards, then I go back an extra 5 yards and throw it. But hey, did I not get the job done?
Shit, bro.
But
I'm
yeah, bro, hopefully, like, you know what I'm saying? Bro, hopefully he just go and take a year back somewhere, bro. Kick his feet up, bro. I ain't gonna cap. Like, dead ass take a full year off, bro. Just take a full year. Goddamn, I don't know. Cause he been injured the last couple seasons or some shit. Or he just ain't been performing. I ain't gonna cap.
He's been injured as well. It's been an injury and performance. A
Okay.
balance of both.
Yeah, so yeah, just sit out a full year, bro. If need be, go behind nine, give him that vet leadership. I ain't gonna cap. Shit. I don't know, bro. And try again that next season, bro. I ain't gonna cap. Sign that 1 year. Don't let them niggas franchise tag you. Hey, I'm
Yeah.
sure, hopefully they won't franchise tag you, but goddamn, yeah, bro. I ain't gonna cap. Goddamn, go into next season. Already be looking at your jobs during the season. Look at who, you know what I'm saying? Look at who you want to talk to, whatever the fuck. Then that next season, go ahead, bro. Like you might, you're gonna get some chances in them blowout games, so God forbid. But if whoever we want to get injured, so like you'll have your opportunity, bro. The goddamn show it. So yeah,
Key person that has been pinpointed to be the Kyler Murray replacement. Apparently, this is new news as well. Malik Willis, fresh out of the Packers situation, hitting free agency, showed up in 11 games. Well, started for 11 games. Spectacular in each one of them. He didn't win all of them, but shit, he damn sure performed well. I'm not gonna lie. Run game, the poise, the passing, all of that. It's all there. So I mean, it should have already been known as a second round pick. He definitely was fine in college. So and then you send behind Jordan Love to see how motherfuckers prepare. And the Packers do really good with their QB development from that regard. Like you went from Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers to Jordan Love, then you going Jordan Love to Malik Willis. Like they probably keep this shit going. They probably find somebody else to go behind them. But yeah, bro, from that regard, I can't wait to see Malik Willis like really show up and show out on niggas. No cap. I would love to see him down there in Atlanta, but it look like they sticking with Michael Penix, which is great. You know what I'm saying as well. I'm just saying if they was to move on from Michael Penix, Malik Willis would be down, would be dope. But Malik Willis to Arizona, I can't be mad at that. I thought he'd probably be in a better situation if he was And if he was to go to the Jets, I mean, the Jets don't really have nothing but Brees Hall. To be honest with you, as far as like main points, they still have what? I know you finna say. Can't think of his name right now, bro.
Garrett Wilson.
Yeah,
I was like, what?
they got him. This is a starting point. But you know them niggas have goddamn what's the name being their number one like offensive weapon, bro.
Who you talking about, Brees?
And yeah, Brees is their number one.
Oh, for sure. But that's because they ain't got no quarterback, though.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna cap. Because I ain't gonna cap, bro.
Tyrod ain't that nigga no more, bro. Tyrod been that nigga. Been not that nigga.
Hey, Derek, clip this. Brees Hall, if he, not Brees Hall, fuck. If Garrett Wilson get a top, I ain't gonna say top 5 quarterback, but if he get a, like, dead ass, a good, like, level quarterback, bro, just, yeah, a competent quarterback, no cap, bro. Top 5 receiver in the league, on God. No cap. I'm telling you.
I added him to my Falcons franchise. Nigga do be going crazy.
Nigga, bro, he's crazy. He makes some crazy ass catches, bro. And some of the shit that he be finna make be crazy for the overthrows that they be throwing, bro. That shit be insane, bro. I feel bad for that nigga. Come to the Bills.
Yeah, for sure. Damn, keep going, bro. But moving on, next news. We did have an amazing nowhere trade. David Montgomery was reported to be getting traded for a 5th-round pick. He replies to the tweet said, "Hey, Demo told you that? What you talking about, bro?" Like this shit was cap. Hey, listen to it. I'm like, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Didn't even, you know what I'm saying, look into it no more. Nothing. Next day, Lions agreed to trade David Montgomery to the Texans for a 5th-round pick. I said, "Oh shit, this nigga must say no." This nigga was not in the loop. He was not in the fucking loop. Like that is so fucked up. But yeah, man, David Montgomery added to the backfield of the Texans along with Nick Chubb and keep forgetting people's name, bro.
Nick Chubb still back though?
Nick Chubb at the
I don't think he's.
And Joe Mixon. Yeah, Nick Chubb was playing in the playoffs.
I know, but I'm saying he ain't no free agent now.
Dad.
I don't care. Ain't no way in fuck.
Nick Chubb ain't gonna make no noise.
No, I don't care, bro. I think Nick Chubb had gone. I don't care. I'm pretty sure he like after that playoff game it was over.
Yeah, he's the one that. The other one that done.
Okay, goddamn. Because I was finna say I don't care, bro. If that's the case, I don't care. They got 4 starting level quarterback. I mean, running back. Yeah, because they rookie from last year. I don't care. He's tough. Oh God. I thought they was gonna get rid of Joe and get another young nigga or some shit. I ain't care.
So this begs the question: what the hell is the plan now? Because that's part of why David Montgomery got traded is because of the dynamic he's already having in Detroit, him not being the main focus of Detroit. So now he's coming to a Texas team that already has developed that kind of run game with Joe Mixon, and you like you said, another rookie that's great as well. What is he doing? Like, what's going? What's the plan?
Another trade? Draft day?
Well, you can do double trade. You can do that in NFL.
I think so, yeah. If I'm not mistaken.
Okay, yeah, I know. I know that's an NBA thing, but I didn't know you could do that in NFL as well.
Yeah, I just don't think it like happened as much. But like, that's the only thing I could think of though. Cause bro, there's no way in fuck, bro. I'm telling you. After let me think his name. Woody Marks. I'm pretty sure it's his name. No, bro, it's something else. I think Woody Marks is like the other guy, or it could be Woody. But either way, bro, the running back room is filled.
Marks.
Is it another one? Is it somebody else on they
They do call him Woody though.
Okay. Is it somebody else in a running back room though, bro?
Nah, it just them 3 niggas right there. I'm talking about to see if he's currently playing for them. Yes, Ward Jordan.
Okay, no. Okay, so yeah, maybe it's Sean Marks. I meant Woody Marks. What the fuck? I keep fucking up his name, but yeah.
And they have Deer. But he old though. Ogunbowale.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, I definitely talk about him. Brooks. Nah. British Brooks like a fullback for real.
Type shit, yeah.
Well, yeah, Marks did. Sure. Like, ain't no way in fuck you see the season that he, you know what I'm saying, put in last year. You see that film, and you like, all right, we not gonna make sure he get extra tit. If it ain't, what you call it, it gotta be Joe Mixon, bro. One of them niggas gotta be traded out that room, bro. I ain't gonna lie. There's no way in hell, literally. If these niggas just broke up Sonic and Knuckles, and these dumbass niggas finna have, I don't know, fucking Sonic, Knuckles, And Dr. Eggman, bro, fuck yeah, tail, fuck. I'm like, oh god, bro, fuck, like, guy don't cap. And I said Dr. Eggman, cause that's how bad they throw it off. Like, what the fuck is this? Like,
okay.
why you broke up to the party, gang? What the fuck? Then they tell you this was an all-white party. Like, come on, gang, what the fuck?
Hell no.
But like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Yeah, I don't know, bro. We can go on to the next topic if you want to.
Sure.
Question marks.
Last topic of the NFL. Kenneth Walker Jr. Kenneth Walker III has not been franchise tagged by the Seattle Seahawks after winning Super Bowl. What are your thoughts, man? What are your thoughts?
He won the MVP too, ain't he?
Yeah, he did. He definitely did.
Reigning Super Bowl MVP ain't get franchise tag before Brees Hall? I don't know. No, I ain't gonna cap. I know they ain't really got no money though. I ain't gonna lie. Like them boys on their team cost. But I ain't cap, but we gotta find a way to get what you call it back. I don't think that's the only big name that they lose though. I do think Tariq Woolen gone too. A big piece of their cornerback room. I ain't gonna lie. But I think they got depth there to make up for that. By your cap, you don't make up for no Kenneth Walker, one of them dudes. Like I ain't gonna cap. It's a lot of good ass running backs in the league, bro. So like when I say this, like this is to everybody. Everybody got their own opinion, bro. So I'm gonna say this is a top 5 through 7 running back. Goddamn, you just seen what he just did in the Super Bowl game, bro. Like I said earlier, against a defense, I don't care. That was putting belt ass during the playoffs. They made CJ Stroud sorry ass turn the ball over like 6 times. I ain't gonna count. Like that's crazy. That nigga, that's what the Ravens was doing in 2000. No count. Like
Yeah.
same shit with the Broncos when they met them boys that next round. I ain't gonna count. Eating them boys ass. That shit was crazy. I ain't gonna count. That shit went out the window once they played the Seahawks. Like
Yeah.
I'm watching that shit. Nigga will forget, like, no, bro, no. This the same defense that made CJ Stroud them turn the ball over 6 times. Fool. This that same defense. Like, you got to franchise tag him. I'm gonna just leave it at that. That's somebody you got to find a way to franchise tag for sure.
Yeah, they definitely did that. I don't know. Maybe they heard something to where he maybe gonna sign the lower contract. I mean, I'm not. I mean, I get it that we just won Super Bowl and you want to keep everybody together, but same time, like I know people's throwing the bag at him right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Super Bowl MVP. Anybody would love to have him over on his team, and it's probably some good programs that would love to have him on his team. Probably willing to trade for him. Tell him. So we'll see how that develops. Free agency will be here before we know it. Alongside the draft, we'll give up our draft pick soon. You know what I'm saying? Probably next episode.
Hey, real quick,
Being that draft is right in April. What's up?
with that Malik Willis jump that I was saying, I just want to say this. If he do end up going to the Cardinals, I think they already been talking about it. But Jeremiah Love had a good ass combine. So they talk about like he might fuck around and have moved up into one of them top 5 picks for sure. And if he did, the Cardinals might be that team that pick him up. And I feel like if they get Malik Willis, that's for sure gonna be that pick. I ain't gonna cap. That goddamn bootleg game gonna be crazy. I ain't gonna cap.
Dang.
No cap. That boy Malik Willis had that boy Malik Willis goddamn rolling out left and right with goddamn Love coming out that backfield. I ain't gonna cap. That'd be crazy, bro. So yeah, hopefully they thinking. At the Cardinals, you better be watching their podcast, bro. I'm telling you, bro, we trying to for the love of the game. But yeah.
No, for real. Yeah, man. Moving into the NBA, we got the Rookie of the Year race. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, man, there are definitely some candidates in this race. Definitely a few people we could talk about. But the player me and Moot told y'all about, that was probably gonna be one of the most underrated, but also the best motherfucker on this squad besides Cooper Flag. Conkadepo. I feel like that's the rookie of the year, hands down. Cooper Flag has been out, played the past 2 games with a little lagging injury. He may come back, he may not. This is gonna be like closer to Zion and Ja. Who was Zion matching up with?
Yeah, I think it was, y'all.
And it's like I think it was Zion and John. It was like who's gonna get the rookie of the year done? And it's kind of
Yeah.
back and forth because niggas get injured and shit. But this, I think it's done, bro. I think it's done.
Yeah.
He's been doing this all damn season. We compared them to Austin Reeves. We're gonna find the clips. The clips gonna be out. But we was comparing him to Austin Reeves. He's like a taller Austin Reeves. Probably better shooter than Austin Reeves. He is a better shooter than Austin Reeves. Not even probably. He's a better shooter than Austin Reeves. Shooting 44% from 3 point range. Just beat Steph Curry on the amount of threes made as a rookie. at a way faster clip than Curry did. But also, you gotta there's some perspective you gotta put in there. Like also played a little bit more and also shot more threes than Curry did. But neither here nor there. It's still impressive. I'm not gonna lie. Like
Yeah.
especially somebody that you didn't think was gonna do anything, probably going to the Hornets. Like I know when that pick first came down and that was like a potential thing, and we was looking at how the team could play. We didn't see them playing this well. Like they are hooping. They are hooping. I would love to see them in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Charlotte is an exciting team to watch. No cap. But yeah, that's who I got. Is Dylan Harper. Who else could I say? Let me see if I can get you some names. But Mook, go ahead with your real quick. I'll see if I can find somebody else. Who you think win the rookie of the year right now?
Yeah, bro. Come on, bro. Like you said, shit, we had caught that shit. Definitely was saying, like, you know what I'm saying, Cooper, if he was to, like, stay healthy and shit like that. But as we see, that's not what's going on. And it's not taking nothing from Cooper, you know what I'm saying, because we all know Cooper was goddamn hooping when he was on the court. But yeah, this nigga, Kyle Kanofa, like, if I'm not mistaken, bro, they on, like, a 19, like, 3, like, little run right now, bro. After that All-Star break. Some crazy shit, bro. Goddamn. That shit crazy, bro. Like, just like Jay said, but we niggas really did hooping. Like, and Constantinople is a big part of that. I'm not gonna cap. Like, just like Jay was saying, like we said, we compare him to Austin Reed, bro. That nigga on that boy, go look at the film, twin. That nigga's on that court looking like Austin Reed, bro. Except for the threes, like he said, bro. I'm not gonna cap. That nigga is automatic, bro. Shooting 44.
And nigga taller.
Are we
Nigga
talking?
taller too than Austin Reeves. They can get more boards than Austin Reeves.
Like, and when the nigga say he's shooting 44%, bro, we not talking about Austin Reeves, bro. We talking about the rookie, twin. Like, this shit is crazy. This is what Luke Kennard be shooting, bro, and be leading the league with. Like, this is crazy, twin. Like, you feel me? Like, this is something rookies don't be doing, gang. Like, just like Jay said, he done broke Curry record for most threes. Like you said, you can put all the goddamn everything into it with, you know what I'm saying, minutes played and all that. I get it. That shit still crazy, bro. I'm not gonna cap. Like, that shit is insane. Yeah, bro. Think Khan got that bitch, and it really ain't even know. I don't think it's no what you call it now. Now that he breaking all these 3-point records, bro, I don't think it's really no contest now. I ain't gonna
Yeah, I'm saying like unless whatever. But anyway, unless
cap.
goddamn Cooper Flag, unless Cooper Flag come up and drop a 50 ball, I don't see it happening. That'd be like the only thing I feel like that could take it away from him. I mean, like I said, bro, it's other players that's done good, but they just not doing what he doing. Like BJ Edgecombe has had a great season. Definitely had an amazing start. Tyrese Maxey, but he hasn't maintained that the whole time. Like,
Yeah.
let me see. Let's see what BJ doing. What's BJ number? 15.3 on 42% shooting, 36% from 3-point range. Like he's doing good, but it ain't good enough for though. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
It ain't him, bro. Like, granted, it's a different team too, but like, nah, it ain't doing that, twin. You know what I'm saying? We seen it, bro. We already called it. So like I said, unless the boy Flag come out of nowhere, drop a 50 ball on a team that's actually doing something and not the Wizards. I'll let see that, bro. But moving forward, man, that boy Jonathan Kaminga, the guy who took up not one but two, but three motherfucking episodes of this podcast,
Uh,
talking about that goddamn Warrior shit, has finally got traded to the Hawks, and he has finally played. He made his debut. He had 27 points. It was very strong to see. Like, I get there's some people out here saying that we should pump the brakes, especially after Dominique Wilkins basically was like, "Yeah, thank you, Warriors." You know what I'm saying? Da, 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 da. All the old head on talk, I get it. But at the same time, it's like just use the eye test. Let's not go off of all the numbers and all that. The guy looks to be playing a lot more free. You know what I'm saying? With the basketball. He looks like very much a part of the system. He's not. He doesn't look like a sore thumb out of that. Like he fits in with this Hawks team smoothly. You know what I'm saying? It don't look like he just a player on the court. Essentially, that's how I kind of look with Golden State. Like you'll have the Golden State offense running, and then you just got Kaminga.
mhm.
It'd be SpongeBob on the stage, everybody clapping and shit. Ooh, and Squidward come out. SpongeBob on the stage, everybody going crazy. Squidward come out. It
Yeah.
was like it wasn't matching up. Like it was like that from the start, and then you start hearing stuff about Kaminga family eating too much food in the family room.
Yeah.
Like it's too much stupid shit going on. Like he should have been left. It was a very toxic situation. You keep talking about, but I want to keep him, bro. You don't want to keep him, and the owner want to keep him because he see the potential, but the goddamn coach don't want to give him the leeway. Like
Yeah.
niggas really said, "Hey, Lee, you been hooping, bro. You all star. We gonna sit you down for Draymond Green, a nigga we don't really know for real out of Michigan State." And that shit happened. That shit worked. It was beautiful. It was one of the best decisions that it could have made. And then when it came down to do it again for a nigga who is offensively levels above Draymond Green, they said, nah, we gonna chill, bro. We gonna give you 5 to 10 DNPs this season, even though you're 24 years old. That's what we gonna do, bro. Trade? Hell no. We're gonna sign you to a 1 year contract, keep you locked in. That's what we gonna do, bro. We want to go to the Hawks, nigga? Nah, we're gonna trade you for Porzingis. Yeah, that's what we gonna do, bro. That's gonna help our team. That's gonna get us back rocking and rolling. That's what's gonna get Steph back to the championship with an injured Jimmy Butler. That's what's gonna get this shit rocking and rolling. That's what's gonna be success for us. Yeah, we love our young guys. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. The way the Golden State Warriors have treated their young players over the past, I would say the last 10 years. I'm not gonna lie, the last 10 years. Because granted, that Golden State team, that kind of was the young guys forming into all-star players. The players after that, what's his name? No, me and him had the same name. Juan, can't think of her name. You had players like him. You had
I know you talking about.
Jordan Love, Jordan Poole. You had James Wiseman. You had
Eh,
Eric Pascal's another. That's the first Jordan Love. That was the first Jonathan Kaminga. That was the first Jonathan Kaminga.
Nigga said Jordan Love. Like,
Nah, I ain't being sad, bro. I get too passionate, bro. Talking too bad, my bad. Talking way too fast. Wait. We have a breaking news trade that Derek has been trying to tell us, but I was set it going. Breaking news: the Chiefs,
nigga, what?
yes, they are trading All Pro CB Trent McDuffie to the Los Angeles Rams, and the Chiefs are receiving the first round pick, number 29, fifth round pick, a sixth round pick, and a 2027 third round pick. What are your quick reactions to this? And Matt Duffy is expected to sign a long term deal with the Rams as well to lock him. They're gonna lock him up.
Man, what the fuck is the Chiefs doing, bro? I ain't gonna count. But that's crazy. I ain't gonna count. Trent McDuffie? Chris Jones already unhappy? Yeah. It might be the fall of that damn Chiefs dynasty, bro. I don't know. Like, if they got something cooking up, we don't know. But, like, I ain't gonna count. Jalen Watson is also a free agent. I ain't heard nothing about y'all re-signing him. He already done made a little post type shit like, hey, if this is my last season, you know what I'm saying? Type shit. So, like, what y'all doing, bro? I ain't gonna cap because y'all didn't make the playoffs last year, and let's not forget, y'all weren't looking like y'all were making the playoffs with Mahomes. Let's not use that little excuse that he got injured bullshit as the
That
reason
nigga was
y'all didn't
burnt
make it.
out. You know this, bro. We was covering them games, bro. That
Hey,
nigga was burnt.
nigga know what they gotta do. Nigga, that nigga, babe, Josh Allen was throwing that fucking ball to who? I ain't even try to
That
hear
nigga
that
had a
shit.
well balanced diet, bro. He had a well balanced diet of
I
average running backs. I mean,
but
wide receivers out there, bro.
man, that nigga got Travis Kelce. Fuck all that. He cool. Oh God, he cool.
Mr. Swell?
Yeah, Mr. Cool Man. Oh God,
They
they.
say Mr. Cool.
Oh God, bro, he got him. He got Sheet Rice. Oh God, he got some niggas out there. That's what I'm saying, bro. See, but they didn't have no run game. I give him that. They didn't have no run game. But yeah, bro, I don't care. Y'all wasn't looking like no goddamn playoff team with them. So yeah, bro, I don't care. I don't know what y'all got going on, but hey, bro, the Bills coming, bro. We gonna make that Super Bowl, bro. And y'all gonna be like, damn, bro. Moot was on that podcast talking about this shit. I'm like, yup. I'm telling you, bro, it's coming, bro. And y'all seeing these niggas fall like this, bro. And we just keep on building, bro. Getting our roster right, bro. Getting new defensive coordinator, bro. Head coach, bro. OC, bro. Whole thing, bro. See, other, bro, we upgrading, bro. They downgrading, bro. Get with it, bro. Bills Mafia, bro. Let's go.
You talking about Bills Mafia? I'm talking this damn Rams Mafia, man. My West Coast team, dog. Man, them over got a top. They got a MVP caliber QB. I ain't caliber. Nigga just won MVP. What you talking about, bro? What you talking about? Goddamn, top three, arguably top three wide receiver. Defenses got better. They might go get another running back. You know what I'm saying? Like hold them people. That's what they own, bro. That's what they own. I love this Rams team, man. I love this Rams team. They still got 40 million in goddamn cap space right now. Even if they was to resign, bro, that's to have something left over. Shout out to the Rams doubling down, bro, maximizing this championship window. Cause I know that was close. Ain't nobody expect them all that goddamn snow to be happening and all that shit. Every single one of these games that we saw this playoffs, like literally the snow was like an extra player on the field. Every one of these games, like if it within the first half, the snow popped up in the second half when they came back out and they bit out there waiting.
Yeah.
So I'm happy, bro. Happy for the Rams. Jeez, what the hell is y'all doing? The second time y'all done did this shit, trading a goddamn top cornerback because y'all want to pay the motherfucker. Then, like bro said, like there's another one that y'all didn't even sign. He's about to be a free agent next week. But I feel like they're trying to put all their chips on Tyreek Hill. I feel like that's a big risk though.
It is.
A 31-year-old Tyreek Hill added to a team that you already see is aging and not basically moving forward the same way they was, and you still keeping Travis Kelsey. Still got Pat Mahomes coming off of a leg injury. I don't know, bro. I don't make these decisions, man. Y'all believe that much in Andy Reid? Hey, that's what y'all do, bro. You know what I'm saying? I love Andy Reid. He's an amazing coach, but you got to give him something else to work with. Y'all taking them. I don't know. I don't even know. I can't even speak for y'all, bro. I need y'all to get it together. This ain't the Chiefs I know, bro. Like I said, it look like the fall off is here, bro. Shout out to J. Cole. Shit crazy. Next thing you know, fucking Tua gonna be on the goddamn. Tua gonna be on the backup QB depth chart. All right, and before we wrap up, other thing we had to add real quick, other sports move. Mayweather back in the news. Mayweather Pacquiao, old niggas, part two. September at the Spear. It'll be the first boxing match at the Spear, bro. If I don't sound excited, I'm not. Nobody asked for this. Okay, let me backtrack. Niggas did ask for this 10 years ago. Niggas definitely did ask for this 10 years ago. Niggas definitely want to see this, but nobody wants to see this right now. There's some niggas that still go pay. And being that is at the Spear, of course, that's it's gonna be a beautiful experience. I mean, I've seen the videos, I've seen how it looked when they did the UFC matches there. It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be a great event to look at. But this actual match itself, I'm not even gonna hype myself up like that, bro. That would be detrimental on my part. You know what I'm saying? So I hype myself up. I'm not even hyped about this Mike Tyson shit. I feel like this is gonna be funny. We're gonna have a bunch of good clips out of it. Probably some memes and shit. I don't expect to see an amazing boxing match like on like the levels of we just saw with the Ryan Garcia matchup or anything. Not even this not even gonna be, and this not even a knock against her. I'm just saying, like this not gonna be on Carisha Shields level
Mm-hmm.
of whooping ass. Like we're not gonna see none of that.
Yeah.
So I'm not hype at all, bro. You have any thoughts on the Manny Pacquiao part two?
No, yeah, that shit just ain't nothing, bro. I ain't gonna cap. We might as well stop talking about the old that nigga boxing. Like y'all know how we feel about it. I ain't gonna cap. Nigga old and they want to box, bro. Pro conversation, we don't care. That just being 100. I ain't gonna cap, man. Like he said, bro. I'm 27 now, bro. We wanted to see that shit 10 years ago, bro. A year after y'all fought, bro. The first time. When y'all nigga was talking all that shit after the fight. Yeah, rematch and all. We thought y'all gonna do that shit like a year or two later. Like how, shit normally go. Nigga give it a little time, then they fight again. Cool.
Yeah,
Bro, I got a kid now, bro. That's 2 years old, bro. Like, nigga, damn. It took y'all this long to fight? Y'all on some GTA 6 shit, bro. God damn. What the fuck? Like, I'm no. Like, don't get me wrong. I still care about GTA. That's different. But y'all
yeah,
niggas are old. Video games like don't age, bro. They age good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not on no shit like that. Like, but like, nigga, y'all nigga old now, bro. I do not want to see that. I'm not gonna cap. I don't want to see you fight Mike Tyson, Floyd. I want to see you keep doing what you be doing, bro. Raising young boy son and shit. Being grandpa. That'd be cool, bro. Teaching young nigga how to box, bro. That'd be funny, bro. That'd be fine. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that. I know you a money man, bro. So I mean, I don't knock you, bro. Make your money, but you know, player, this ain't 10 years ago. Mook ain't watching that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Nigga gonna see the little funny clips and be laughing, but yeah, bro. Nigga not paying for no shit like that, gang.
tune in to the Pro Conversation live watch view of the match hosted by Mook himself on Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be in MySpace. Mook gonna be on that bit, bro.
Bro, don't
Watch
believe
along
it,
with him.
man, bro. I promise you, I'm gonna be on that bit
Man,
playing RP or something, bro. Y'all go to the wrong shit, bro. I'm telling you.
you gonna have that shit as the title. Got one fight back, so nigga that play at Fight Night Forever and shit.
Oh God, I still got
Getting
to
on
finish story mode.
yeah. Wait, there's a Fight Night Forever story mode?
Yeah, you ain't see me playing that shit.
About what?
It's the same shit though. The Fight Night Championship, but you just got the Apollo Creed skin over, bruh.
Apollo Creed or Adonis?
I said Apollo Adonis. My bad.
They got you being a doc.
Yeah, they got you playing the Creed. Yeah, that shit fire. Yeah, I got them get on that shit when I get off.
Oh,
Yeah, that shit fire. Oh God.
man. That do sound fine. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I want to hit on it so bad, but that shit just sound cool, bro.
Yeah, goddamn. I had fucked around and made it to the part where 'cause at the beginning it said like all the game not finished type shit, and I think they talking about the story mode, and I think I'm at the point where they ain't like, cause I'm at the end type shit. I don't think they finished that part yet.
The fight, Isaac Frost.
Yeah, like I'm towards that part. Like I done got out of jail and shit. Nigga don't look like Bill Haney no more. Nigga look like Devin Haney again, bro. Oh God, nigga went through all that. Yeah.
All right, y'all. It's been good. It's been another episode of the PROCONversation podcast. It's your boy, I love you, Jace.
And it's your boy Moot, bro. And we out to him.
Hell no, bro.
Ooh.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Like quick little run through these next moves. The Washington Commanders releasing Marshawn Lattimore. I feel like that makes sense considering they were 32nd and straight up dead last in total defense. So we wouldn't be surprised they cut, some certain people on that side of the ball. So yeah, but I think he will get picked up most likely. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure he can still be effective. I don't think he's like a top corner anymore, but yeah. Next, there's the aspect of Stephon Diggs being released by the Patriots. That was very interesting. And like he did have like legal troubles and all that stuff, but it's like, but at the same time, yeah, it's pretty much why I feel like this is the whole reason. Will he get signed by another team? We'll see. Depending on that's how the field shit goes. If it goes well, then yeah, he definitely gonna get signed again for sure. Like he got 1,000 yards and shit. So yeah, he definitely still got out some left, especially coming off an ACL tear in his as a receiver in his age. So yeah, but at the same time, yeah, you wouldn't be surprised if nobody picks him up, considering we're dealing with like a receiver in his 30s with some off the field issues and shit. Next is this one just hurts me and only me because it's the Bears. And that's Drew Dahlman, our starting center, Pro Bowl center, announced retirement at the age of 27, which is definitely not the best thing to hear, especially when you got rumors we might try to go after Max Crosby or somebody defensive side. I don't know, Tremaine Edmonds asked for a trade and all that stuff because it's like as far as we concerned, we thought offensive side, hey bro, we're good, maybe pick up another asset, maybe probably not. Turns out we're gonna have to, and I would say it'd be better if it's from the draft, as the center prospects right now aren't the most promising. Not the most promising, I will say. So yeah, I would say hopefully they pick up some in the draft. I'm still not sure why he retired. I wish him the best. I will say, hey bro, I hope you change your mind, but it's like, hey bro, I'm not gonna just have you come back into the sport as far as attacks on your body and your mind and all that shit. So I'm not gonna sit here and be like, hey bro, come back please. Nah, I'm not gonna be like, if like he had time to ponder this and this is the decision he came down with, so I'm gonna respect his decision to retire, bro, and go into a whole nother career path. You know what I mean? So yeah, it sucks he came to this decision at such a young age and at a very crucial time, especially with the Bears at now. But yeah, I respect his decision. It caught me off guard, Yeah, but yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and trip on it and shit like that. Like I ain't gonna be. I don't got a jersey or nothing, but it's not like I'm finna take the shit off, throwing it around, burning and shit like that. I'm not gonna do that, yeah. Good luck on your retirement, Drew.
When it comes to the whole thing with Daniel Jones shit, at first I did not know what a fucking transition tag was. But yeah, I found it very interesting because at the same time, they're also looking at trade partners for Anthony Richardson, which puts him in a very interesting situation because in no way, shape, or form do I think they should like just fuck around and just draft another QB or anything? And when it comes to Colts and this whole like approach with just signing a veteran QB, they haven't really been, all of them haven't really been hits. Maybe the misses, because like, yeah, sure, you had Phillip Rivers the first time around, not this recent one, but yeah, post Andrew Luck, it was like, all right, cool. But then after that, it's just like, bro, you brought in Carson Wentz, who I thought did really good, but like, you know, how that season ended, and owners pretty much just be like, yeah, bro, get that nigga out the team, even though he's white. But yeah, that, like, I thought that shit, that's like, yeah, part of that. And then next thing you know, you got niggas like, you got fucking Matt Ryan's old ass, you had Nick Foles' old ass, and that motherfucker Joe Flacco in that shit. Then you, and along with younger niggas like Sam Ellinger and shit, like they weren't really all his. It was mainly misses when it comes to that way of going about it. So yeah, like hopefully I would want them to at least keep one of the QBs, if you feel me. With that's like both of them are coming off of injury. Daniel Jones was the biggest surprise out of them all, because it was like performance wise, because things didn't exactly expect him to just come out and put up numbers like that, you know. Like if he would kept going, he probably would have actually made the Pro Bowl and shit. Because I mean, shit, we had fucking Shador and Joe Flacco in that bitch, so why not? So yeah, I'm saying, and when he got hurt, you know, yeah, this shit pretty much just flatlined effectively in today's season. Because teams was finding a way to stop Jonathan Taylor and shit. So yeah, I would say try to keep one of the two with Anthony Richardson. He was, for him, unfortunately, he is a long development project, and the problem with that is the Colts are in a more of a I want to see results now movement, because that's like is the trend with NFL teams now. They're not really trying to have their first round picks on the bench for too long. And they like, hey bro, the season max, like not a lot of teams be patient. And I was like, you want patience, you gonna get shit like you can go. There's like few teams that go through that, and that's like the Packers or the Chiefs. Like Pat Mahomes sat a whole year on the bench behind Alex Smith. Jordan Love sat like 3 behind Rodgers. So yeah, when it comes to that kind of approach, bro, like yeah, the NFL ain't really that patient with these young QBs, which I find ridiculous, because I don't think, you know, quarterbacks is gonna come out automatically ready to propose. Not everybody's built like that. So yeah, I would be tripping if they kept Jones and let Richardson go somewhere else and sit behind and hopefully to a team where they already have an established starter. He sit behind them, getting field knowledge. Yeah, that's just my thoughts on the whole coach situation. Moving on to
some key moves, you know, particularly with trades, we got to talk about Houston Texans acquiring David Montgomery in exchange for Juice Scruggs. They also like exchanged picks and stuff, and this was a trade with the Lions. As like, you know, if y'all remember, Texas this season did not have a consistent running game with the shared backfield of Nick Chubb post-injury and Woody Marks. As like, yeah, I remember that game against the fucking Patriots in the playoffs, wondering, damn, why did they keep throwing the ball with TJ Stroud in the snow, bro? They could not run the fucking ball for real. If we be honest, like niggas was no help. So yeah, and also they're gonna need some work on that offensive line, which they already started making moves by trading one of their tackles, Titus Howard, to the Browns. And as y'all know, like Titus Howard, he's a bit of injury prone. When he is healthy, he is a pretty solid tackle. I'm not gonna speak too highly of him or anything like that, but yeah, I'm not gonna say that's a bad move for the Cleveland Browns. But considering like a handful of their top alignment are leaving in free agency, then it's safe to say like shit, they gotta take something. I feel like it's a solid move for the Texans, essentially, you know, trying to move on from what they had, and also a good pickup with acquiring David Montgomery, who I feel like is a very solid running back. Now, do I think he's a crazy number 1 running back in this league now? I can't say for sure. I wouldn't say that. I feel like he benefits most with nowadays. I feel like he benefits most with another running back with him, like especially with the whole Sonic and Knuckles. I felt like that was a really good tandem that really complemented both the two of them. saying they're different styles of two different kinds of running backs, you know. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. It's just I can't exactly expect like the running back just coming to the Texans with how their line is and just automatically expect like, you know, yeah, he gonna get 1,000. Like, bro, like they got another thing to address in order for that to happen. You feel me? And then this shit came in the middle of the fucking day. The Rams doing Ram things, saying, well, fuck them picks. Trading a first round pick to the Kansas City Chiefs in exchange for their all-pro corner, Trent McDuffie. I feel like they also gave him a couple other picks. But yeah, I feel like this is a interesting move, but I feel like it's some move from both sides. Like I said, Trent McDuffie's an all-pro corner, so yeah, definitely gonna be a big boost to the Rams, who didn't exactly sport the best defense out there, but he's definitely help. That's definitely a boost to their secondary. For the Chiefs, that is definitely a big move for them, getting a first round, getting plenty of draft capital in exchange for McDuffie. I feel like the rightful amount. I feel like that's like very reasonable. I feel like that's a very reasonable amount to get in exchange for a top tier corner. Well, I say, considering I guess the Chiefs don't expect to compete heavily or something like that. I don't know why they would move on from him and not like any other particular players. I'm sure it was the Rams who approached him and such and wanted to get a rightful piece in exchange. So yeah, it was like, I mean, I'm like, yeah, we're gonna want a little something in exchange. So yeah, that's what they got. And I feel like that's about equivalent and like, you know, matches up with his value. So yeah, hope to see what Duffy does with the Rams, and the same time see what the Chiefs do with these picks they got. Now if they fuck around, these have to draft another quarter. Hey, go ahead then. Shit, but yeah. And if I remember correctly, the Rams still have another first round pick, so it's legit not the end of the world and shit. So I feel like this is not gonna be that big of a negative for either one of those teams, hopefully. Now if secondary becomes a weak point for Kansas City next year, you'll see why. And so at that point, then the Rams gonna be the winners of the fucking trade. A move that's very interesting to me is that essentially K9 gonna go after the third, says he's essentially gonna hit free agency. I do find that very interesting because I figured he would I would say hopefully, you know, he stays. But at the same time, what's going on right now? Like Seahawks going through a whole sale of the team, so hopefully something gets sorted out. It really sucked to see K9 go. Especially, you know, saying he just won the Super Bowl MVP. So, and if he does leave, I would like to see him succeed on a team that would very much appreciate his contributions. You know, teams that need running back like Arizona, Tennessee, teams like that. Now, will he go there? Fuck no. Like, going from Super Bowl winning team to Tennessee Titans? Come on, bro. But yeah, I really hope something gets worked out. If not, I hope him the best in his new home, I guess. Like, I feel like he's very much worth getting a contract. Especially, he's coming off already a stellar year. Like, it's not like I'm not just gonna sit here and act like, yeah, he ain't show up into the fucking Super Bowl now. That would be insane to say. Like, he definitely has had a very solid career. Injuries haven't been had that's up a couple of seasons, but yeah, he's been an amazing career at Seattle and coming off a very stellar season, coming off with a Super Bowl MVP. For Rookie of the Year, is legit between two white motherfuckers. That's Colin Knuffle and hopefully I pronounced that right. And Cooper Flag. Cooper Flag, he's of course, you know, more all around star, but here's that boy Con. He's itching his way up, bro. He definitely passed Cooper at some point, you know? So, especially with the Hornets, bro, they red hot right now. The Hornets are basically the Clippers of the East right now. But either way, that motherfucker is red hot right now, dog. You know, even though he's averaging like less points and shit, all that stuff, the boy just cooking right now. Mind you, my vote is still on Cooper. I feel like he's had very consistent with how he's been conducting himself with the Mavericks, especially with how their season is going. I feel like he is definitely has an argument rookie year. The same goes for Khan, bro. Like, with not only does he like put almost similar numbers, but he's also contributing to. I feel like that might give him that. Will give him as he's contributing to winning basketball on us and such. So, yeah, I would say those two are definitely the top two. I wouldn't be mad at either or. Right now, I'm saying it's cut. I might probably say, yeah, right now it's looking like it's gonna head towards the Khan. And for honorable mention, I'll say number 3 will be VJ. But yeah, I'll say finalists is like real dead ass those two. And like, yeah, and it's like the season ain't over. Fuck, Cooper Flag can fuck around and have a fucking 3 straight 40-point games right now. And the motherfucker like shit. I mean, fuck, unless Khan does that, then I don't know what the fuck you expect me to say. But yeah, I would say I definitely see Khan in the league right now. I would like to see Cooper try to get that motherfucker. But like, you know, current situations right now, you know, Khan's kind of like, you know, he's on a good little streak right now. So yeah, I could definitely see Khan win this one over Cooper. Yeah. That boy Jonathan Kuminga finally out of the hell that was Golden State. It's great to call Joe Golden State hell, but you know, he wasn't. It was clear that like his time it ran through. Like it's clear, like bro, it was time to be gone. Shit wasn't meshing well, and then the motherfuckers in Atlanta said, like, "We'll take him. Shit, yo, what you want? Shit, you can have Kristaps Porzingis." And shit, results came through. That boy, in his debut, that boy Jonathan Kuminga. Granted, it was against the Wizards, but still, that man, he still could have walked in there, motherfucker, and just dropped like 18. But nah, that motherfucker was hooping. He did not lose a step, man. That motherfucker was hooping, doing exactly what the flashes we've seen in Golden State, bro. You know, attacking the paint, shooting corner threes, motherfucker, light-skinned nigga, hand in his face, nigga still draining that motherfucker in the corner. Like, straight up good guy. Dishing out assists and everything. And he seems to be clicking really well with his teammates and such. Straight up. Yamming on motherfuckers, bro. Had the announcers saying weird shit. Had a commentary motherfucker saying, talking about that nigga from the kissing room. Like, I don't know why the fuck he said that. But who cares? Anyways, I'm glad to see this nigga like out here hooping, and he's still hooping, bro. That was not the only game. Dropped 20 on was hooping against the fucking Trailblazers, bro. I want to say 20 on the dot. I can't remember the exact number, but still, he was hooping against the fucking Trailblazers, bro. Dunking on fucking a rookie, Yang Hansen, bro. I'm very glad to see, you know, him in a new environment. You know, I feel like that's what a lot couple players need, bro. They just need to change the scenery, bro. They're like, you know, not everybody gonna mesh well with where they at, where they're drafted into, you know. And that's good to see. He's moved on from that. You know, no more drama, none of that shit, bro. That motherfucking Atlanta, bro. And I feel like Atlanta's already, and all his fans are already taking him in. He's in there now, bro. But yeah, very glad to see that, bro. Very glad. All right, next, my top 5 picks of the NFL draft will be as follows. 1, Fernando Mendoza, no brainer. Heisman Trophy winner, national champion. I feel like it's probably the most obvious. And the Raiders need a QB, and like I doubt they're gonna sign like a day 1 star. And like I highly doubt they're looking at Kyler Murray or anybody like that. So yeah, it's most definitely they're gonna draft Fernando Mendoza and tell him be fucking day 1 starter and shit like that. 2, I got David Bailey from from Texas Tech. I feel like with all the moves the Jets have done to their defense, I feel like they're definitely gonna need an edge rusher now, especially since they moved on from Jermaine Johnson, and you know, there's already enough. They already filled the interior. They're replacing Quillian Williams with Avonte Sweat. I feel like they can't really have something with David Bailey. Mind you, they still have Will McDonald the 4th, but yeah, I feel like they're complete. I won't say complete, but yeah, that would solidify they line with somebody like David Bailey. Number 3, I'm gonna say Arvell Reese. What I said about David Bailey was gonna, I guess, part of him as well. Shit, I'm not gonna elaborate too much on it, but yeah, I feel he's gonna be helpful to that team. You know, like I feel like he seems like a very intriguing prospect, but yeah, I ain't got really much to say on Arvell Reese. Just, you know, He goes at 3. That's how he gets tricky. I'm going speed through these next. 4th and 5th, I'm gonna say Jeremiah Love, and for 4th and for 3rd, Sonny Styles. Jeremiah Love is for sure gonna be a first round pick, but yeah, I could definitely see him somebody jumping the gun early to get him off the board as quickly as possible. I feel like he can definitely get out there and produce at a high level in the NFL, potentially being 1,000-yard running back. And with Sonny, I feel like he's gonna be a solid linebacker for the Giants. Especially with they're letting go of Bobby Okereke. They're gonna have a massive hole in the linebacker core. So yeah, I feel like he's gonna be a definite help to them. So that's my top 5 picks for Fernando Mendoza, David Bailey, Arville Reese, Jeremiah Love, and Sonny Styles.
And with the Jets, Brees Hall, giving Brees Hall a franchise tag, that was genuinely surprising because I figured he would want to leave. I didn't think he was that loyal to the Jets, but hey, as far as I'm concerned, it's probably the case, of like, I just came out career, like, I would like be paid what I'm worth. Nah, I'll leave. And it could most likely probably be that. So yeah, I'm genuinely surprised they gave him the franchise tag. I figured they had to give it to like another player or something like that, or just none at all. Like, you don't have to give a nigga they don't have to use a franchise tag. But yeah, I figured he would be. He was unhappy, but yeah, I think he's a good. He's definitely a good running back, and like he seems to be like steadily improving. And it's like, especially when he has a full season. All games, like, yeah, you're gonna get, like, I knew from the jump he was gonna be 1,000-yard running back, but injuries and his rookie year, I think James Robinson was there his first year, and they wasn't even giving that nigga touches. Like, it was dead ass just wasting everybody's time with that backfield. So yeah, I find that situation interesting. So yeah, I don't know what kind of contract they're gonna be he's looking forward to. It's not gonna be anything like max or anything like that. So like under that situation, I do think it was a good move to keep him, as keep a bright spot on an abysmal season. And which brings me to the next team, the Cowboys. Jerry Jones is actually doing something this offseason. Like, he's restructuring contracts, trying to free up cap space, because like, yeah, they cap space would have been fucked. So yeah, so far they cleared up 63, 73 just off Tyler Smith and Dak. So it helps to pay who they just franchise tag, George Pickens, who's coming off a career year. I thought that was a good idea, the good move by them to give Pickens a tag. He's coming off his own career year, so I think it'd be best to keep him, as the Cowboys offense was the bright spot for Dallas. And it's like, if there was anything like we were gonna see productive, it's gonna be the offense and Brandon Aubrey. That was pretty much about it, because their defense was abysmal. So if anything, I think it's really good. I think it'll be solid. Hopefully they do everything right and lock them down for the future, and create a solid 2 combo with him and CeeDee Lamb. And they also re-signed Javonte Williams, who put up career high numbers, first ever 1,000-yard rushing season, which I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of a guarantee with the fucking Cowboys. But at the same time, I was already like, I was in like 100%. I ain't gonna hold you with like them bringing in Javonte Williams and letting Rico Dowdle walk, because I thought Rico Dowdle's a stud. I feel like Rico Dowdle still is a stud, but like I like, bro, Javonte Williams, like, you letting the dude walk who just had his first career 1,000-yard season, and bringing in on a cheap little 1-year prove a deal, a nigga who hasn't had 1,000 yards at all in his NFL career. So it's like, yeah, like, what's going on? Granted, like, he's prove niggas wrong. Like, I'll admit that. So yeah, gave him 3 years, $24 million, which is not all that expensive. So yeah, I feel like that's a very solid deal. I feel like, yeah, it's not that old and overvalue him or anything like that. I feel like that's a very good deal. Doesn't exactly, nothing cost heavy. So if he plays like doo-doo, they can just cut him. And then I doubt it's gonna hit him hard, shit like that. So yeah, I think those are 2 good moves right there, along with the restructuring of contracts to free up cap space for the Cowboys. Something you rarely hear me see with these niggas, because Jerry Jones will piss some motherfucker off. And I don't even fuck with the Cowboys like that.
And it's been your boy Derek. Peace. Another interesting franchise tag move would be the Falcons tagging Kyle Pitts. Now, it's not like Kyle Pitts like just straight up wanted out of Atlanta. It's just the fact I feel I thought it'd be best for him to, hit free agency. That's why I thought he would better off like hitting free agency. But it probably seems like he would rather stay here, especially with a new coach. He probably might be invested in this new coach with Kevin Stefanski. He probably a fan of what he did in Cleveland, like with the production of David Njoku and Harold Fannin Jr. But yeah, personally, I would like to see him in a whole change of scenery. Team, especially the team with a stable quarterback situation, because he's it's not like he's like trash. Honestly, it's just I feel like he's just being held back. I feel like he's better off going off to a different location. Like he only hit 1,000 once, and that was his first year with Matt Ryan. Like I thought he would, by the time that rookie contract up, he was gonna go somewhere else. Like I remember to move, I was like, I feel like I said, yeah, like if it was with Matthew Stafford, would have made that nigga a 1,000-yard receiver every fucking year. All that nigga still got some arm left in him. And like, cause that move said, get that nigga a real quarterback. That motherfucker gonna produce. So yeah, like if he was to just stay in Atlanta, cool. It's just like, yeah, like I feel like he's gonna still be productive. He's still gonna get you at least 600. Scoring is gonna be a bit of a toss up, but yeah, still, I feel like I just feel like the revolving door of coaches, because this gonna be his third. Like he had Arthur Smith, Raheem Morris, and now he's having Kevin Stefanski. And that's not even getting into shit. I don't know if he added as many offensive corners, but who knows? I don't follow the Falcons that heavily. That's what my favorite was the Super Bowl, and they pissed me off with that shit. But I ain't gonna bring up old. Yeah, otherwise, yeah, I'll just say, yeah. If he wishes to stay, then yeah, he can stay. But it's not like it's up to me or anything. I don't know why the fuck I said it like that. But yeah, if he's in Venice, like, yeah, bro, I've been cool. Like, hey, bro, chill. But personally, I would say I would wish he'd have a whole change of scenery. A whole different place, particularly with like very solid QB who you don't see having any job security or issues or anything like that. Another big move is the Cardinals releasing Kyler Murray. I feel like this was ultimately inevitable with how they essentially shut him down for the season. Because he had dealt with an injury, and Jacoby Brissett started for the rest of the season and was pretty much doing more than what Kyler was doing that season. So yeah, it was inevitable. Along with that, they fired their head coach. So it's like, yeah, there's no full investment right there. So yeah, I feel like Kyler Murray is a good quarterback. I feel like the glimpse we saw in the year he led them to the playoffs, I feel like that should be enough to get. I definitely see him getting signed, most likely with Minnesota being the most obvious with current QB situation they got right there. If any, as it's just like the whole issues, his contract and shit. But I generally think he should get another chance as starter, definitely over niggas like Geno Smith and shit. But even still, I feel like he definitely has he still has playing left in the tank. He's not that old, anything like that. He does have some injury concerns, but yeah, he still has plenty of flashes. He's still mobile and all kinds of stuff like that. So yeah, I feel like it was a good move for both parties. It was a good move for him to move on and for the Cardinals to move on. Now, what the Cardinals do going forward, zero clue. Because I'm not going to sit up here and say, yeah, keep Jacoby. Like, no. We all know Jacoby is by far one of the top 3, top 5 backup QBs. When I say he's a starter in this league, no. He is straight up a bridge QB, Like, I'm not gonna stand here and say, like, yeah, bro, give him the keys. No. He gonna house it, if anything. But yeah, I ain't gonna just, like, he's not no franchise QB unless he just turns into just breaks out, just throws 40, you know what I mean? So yeah, yeah. I don't know what, I feel like, yeah, it would be best if they go through, free agency and shit like that. Yeah.